Please be careful of your back. It is not there to snack. You should not treat it like a rack. Everyone be nice to your back. This is why you shouldn't make up poetry on the fly. So, we have someone that is apparently going to do the biggest running deadlifts I've ever seen in my life. Running deadlift is not a thing. Don't do this. This is not, I guess the ball wouldn't knock him out. That guy was tank. I didn't even know that the last one was. Couldn't keep up with that. That was somebody falling over, somebody falling over, somebody falling over. It's weird, these videos, isn't it? I always want to start off with some positivity as well. You're allowed to go to the gym. Don't let anybody intimidate you. If you do make a mistake, it's okay. The gym is for everybody. Just don't do this. This is what you don't want to do. Your poor back right now is screaming, please, please, no, I need to be able to stand up. And if you put it under that much pressure, you won't be able to stand up and you'll turn into some kind of a turtle. She's also doing that the wrong way around. Now, maybe she doesn't know this. Maybe she needs someone to come and tell them. But once again, it's the poor back I worry about. I'm sick and tired of people trying to destroy their backs. This is someone lifting. All right, so she's lifting quite a lot of weight and these people can't believe it. Once again, it doesn't matter if you're man, if you're woman, if you're child, if you elephant. No matter where you... That's quite good. No matter what category you fit into, if you can lift a lot of weight, good for you, man. You're smashing it and you should be proud of that. If anybody looks... morons. I don't understand what's going on here either. She's putting on a weight belt, which is good. Plus she's got, I think, the same knee wraps as me. So they're good knee wraps. I don't know what happened there. I'm a little bit confused. And that's just that massive guy I can't remember the name of. And he is, he literally has smoke coming off of his head. That's the world we live in. I mean, that happens to me sometimes. I had a wrestling match the other day and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, there's smoke coming off my head. We've seen this video before. Still not 100% sure what's going on. How do you start a fire in the gym? Always get worried about powerlifting ones because stuff like that happens. Do not forget, the knee can do terrifying things in that position if you're not ready for it. And that is someone that just wants to jiggle his ass. Should we get mad at someone that wants to jiggle their ass? I don't think so. I'm more worried about this. You know why? This is like Sesame Street. We have a theme now. Please be careful of your back. It is not there to snack. You should not treat it like a rack. Everyone be nice to your back. This is why you shouldn't make up poetry on the fly. There's a bunch of dudes who have clearly... Why has he got an iPad up his top? I mean, I know it's like one of those cushions things, so we can do that. No, I'm not having it. No, don't celebrate with him. That does not count. No wonder he's got his arm wrapped up. Probably destroyed it doing bench presses. My word, that was crazy. I mean, he's kind of got the form right. But don't do that, though. It's Mike O'Hearn, too. No, Mike O'Hearn, that's not cool. You've got all the experience in the world. Why don't you go talk to him? And why don't you go educate him? He'll love it. Be like, wow, Mike O'Hearn's telling me what to do. That's a lot of weight. I like it. Is that the trick? That was quite good. That made me laugh. That got me. Pretend he was going to lift the big ones. He lifted the little. This is some kind of television show? I'm sorry. We don't know what the task was. Maybe the task was to look like a chicken on a pull-up bar, and he's absolutely smashing it. But that doesn't even count as one of the... I don't understand what he's trying to achieve. I'm impressed with his grip strength, and I'm impressed he can hold himself up like that for this amount of time. But I don't know what that is. Mr. Spool guy being like, nah, bro, I don't know what you're doing here. It is quite weird. They're just quite jacked. So ultimately, if he's jacked and he's doing stuff like that, maybe he wins. And maybe we're all the fools for doing them properly. I like how this gym has lightning on the walls. What can we do to inspire people? Lightning. Good shout, Joe. And once again, we come back to our Sesame Street. Your back is not meant to wibbly wobbly that way. It's too much weight for him. That's not a problem. There's no such thing as too little weight in the gym. We've seen you before, Mr. Synth over here. There's no such little thing. No, what? There's no such thing as not enough weight in the gym. Or too much weight, or too little weight. You lift what works for you. You're only in competition with yourself. Even if you are bench pressing the bar, if somebody comes past you and goes and scoffs, or apparently throws up in this case, they're the dick here, not you. You're just doing what you want to do, which is what you should do. I miss Vince McMahon. Looking big in the mirror, having stronger lift. Your friends saying you're getting bigger. Your friends saying you look big. I missed it. I saw it, though. The biggest guy in the gym calling you big man. I love being called big man because we have no self-worth unless someone calls us big man. This guy's you're doing skull crushers, or you're doing a weird bench press, you're doing skull crushers. I mean, I wouldn't do that with your back. Yeah, that's kind of, it's not the end of the world. He was kind of being safe, but this is once again someone, that's even worse when people do the deadlift like that. I understand that there is a science in it. If you want to do it that way, it's cool. And why is he a ninja at the end there? But that's going to put even more pressure on your back because you're just moving it. You're going to move it in cross. Form is important, and form is mostly important because you're not going to hurt yourself. If you can do any kind of lift with some magic genie going, you will not get hurt, then fine. But that doesn't exist. And this person is doing quite heavy lunges. I mean, she is wibbling and wobbling, but fair play to her. She's smashing it, and she's got knee sleeves on, and she's got wrist straps on too. I respect this person. This is the way to do it. Protect yourself at all costs. I'm sorry, she just looks like she's putting on an intense session here. I don't think we should be putting her in a Gym Fails video. And as long as she feels safe, I've seen this person before too. This one's really bad. He kind of gets stuck there, like some kind of a moth. You know what I mean? Not a moth, a daddy long legs that knows it's been caught and it just it just hangs out and plays Nintendo because it doesn't know what else to do. So why not smash out some GoldenEye? That's somebody lifting 90 kilos. And what's the problem here? Man, I get so confused sometimes. I mean, good form, taking your time over it, lifting it, being strong. We're about to get some kind of crazy reveal. Is it? Oh, I need to spot it. Is it because the other people weren't lifting enough? Don't do that either. Let's stop putting people down. Let's start raising people up. That's the song. Look at this guy. He couldn't have timed that better. You raise me up. Oh, dear. No, it didn't really work very well. Modified bicep and hamstring machine. I mean, you haven't modified it. That's not modifying. That's just doing it wrong. And the fact that you have both machines free and you still decide to do that kind of makes you annoying. You definitely would have annoyed someone. I've tried this maneuver before in a different way. It doesn't work. I don't get it. I've seen people do it. I'm like, it's just too complicated. So I'm not surprised that guy has now become one with the Smith machine where he must live forevermore. Because it's the only thing that you can do. It's like that one when people put the lower part of their heels beneath something in order to try and do hamstring curls. It doesn't work. I just got to use a machine. I try and do it when all the machines are being used, but thankfully we're out of January now. And hilariously, all the gyms are empty again. Happens every year. And why would you pick it up? Did you think it was a transformer? I'm not really, I mean, how did he even use that? I mean, machines weigh quite a lot. They have a weight stack on them. I don't get how he did that. None of that made sense. Look at Mr. Nike over here. He's truly baffled. Like, what were you doing, pal? I don't know. Oh, it's Planet Fitness time. Always enjoy Planet Fitness. I was in America recently. Still couldn't find a Planet Fitness. I did go to Blink Fitness, though. That was a great gym. It's in the video that hopefully I remember to put on the screen, but I won't because I'm an idiot. And that just sounded like someone overly spotting or doing something ridiculous. What are you going to do, socks? You're doing a hack squat. You're going all the way down. Okay, fair enough. You got a bit of a narrow stance. That's all right. You can do that on the hack squat. I'm worried where this is going to go. Knee hurts. I mean, he is going quite low. I don't think he needs to go that low, but he's not lifting a tremendous amount of weight. But he is I just realized what he is doing. He's locking out his knee. You don't see this bit at the end here? You don't need to do that. Never lock out your legs when you're doing squats, when you're doing leg press, when you're doing hack squat. There's no need. Always keep a bit of bend. Because one day you're going to wake up and realize your knees hate you. And it's because you punished them for years and finally they've had enough. When you fail at a lift, game over. But you're allowed to fail at lifts? No. I don't like all of this. If you go for a lift and you fail, that's okay. It's not even failing. The good part is that you tried. All I care about is that you're safe. I mean it. That's why I'm going to continue these videos, even though YouTube this may be the last one we ever do, if YouTube keeps coming after them. But the main reason I want people to remember that they should be confident in the gym, and they should enjoy the gym, and that they belong in the gym. Of course you do. If you drop a weight on your foot or something like that, you'll learn from it, you'll get better. And then in 10 years, you'll be the person looking at other people, and then you can give them respect, and the circle of life is complete. That's what Elton John was singing about. You seem to be stuck on the Smith machine, which is not good. But you didn't fail anything. What are you doing? What's this? This is a weird camera angle too. What are you getting up here, pal? What's doing? Okay, we've got a barbell, or a bicep, an easy bar, I should say. I assume we're going to do barbell curls. Yes, we are. I would always go for the wider lift, in my opinion. I just think it's better. But, you know, there's a reason there's a wider and a narrow one. You have to decide your grip, or you can't do it. So you just give up, bro. Take some weight off. Why did you upload that? What a weird thing to upload. Now, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the bell ding dings for other videos going live. There will be another gym fails on the screen. Please do give that a click. Otherwise, grillermind.com/Simon. Just go Simon, get 10% off. There's loads of sales going on right now, so put that code in on your favorite items. You never know what's going to happen. At Simon316 on Instagram and Twitter. Patreon.com/Simon316 on Cameo if you want a Valentine's Day shout out. If you are watching this when the video goes live. Otherwise, wrestling tees, fitness tees are all in the description below. Samson Athletics and ProWrestlingTees.com/Simon Miller. I would massively appreciate you getting one if you like the designs. That's the whole point. See you soon.